Government autonomy is important, but it shouldn't have anything to do with the federal government. It shouldn't be stated in the Constitution. And I will explain. You say it's a local government. Therefore, the Constitution, the regulation, the management of local governments should be local. What we ought to do is this. You should have two tiers of government. Federal government with limited powers. Okay? And then you have either state or regional governments who would have their own constitution and state their local governments and also grant autonomy to local government based on their constitution. It will be an arrangement between the regional government, the state government, and the local government. And once you flout the law, we have agreed that, okay, you're going to set me up, you're going to conduct election into local governments. This is what I'm entitled to from monies accruing from the federal government to the regional government, and I have a right to X amount of money, having agreed on the constitution that will regulate our affairs.
But BC, the money will not go to the local government directly. It will come either through that regional government or the state government.
Yes. Yes.
So what says that they will disburse the money?
Then you go to court. Because the Constitution would have provided for the mechanism for sharing the money. The problem is that we don't have a constitution regulating the affairs of states and local governments in Nigeria. See, in the United States of America, Illinois has 6,689 local governments, followed by Pennsylvania, followed by Texas. In Brazil, they have 5,564 municipalities, the functional equivalent of our local government. Whilst those aforementioned are centers of development, because they have powers to levy taxes, to control resources within their domain, and use proceeds therefrom for developmental purposes within their environment. If you want to develop Nigeria, it's simple. You can only do it from the fringes, from the hinterland. And that's why America is developed. That's why UK is developed. Because their local governments are responsible, are responsive to the people. You must strengthen the local government. But don't allow local government and federal government to have any relationship because it is basically local. The trouble with us is that we have itemized or stated the number of local governments in the Constitution. That's a constitutional anathema. It's not done anywhere. Go and look at the constitutions of all the federal republics. I practically read every one of them. Why is Nigeria an exception? Why don't we subscribe to global best practices to take advantage of what other people are benefiting from democracy? For as long as we refuse to do the right thing, of course development will elude us. Secondly, regarding how to conduct elections into local government. You set up a Ways Commission that made profound recommendations, and you have failed to implement. They are there. Once you adopt those mechanisms, the HINEC at the federal level will become independent, and you also adopt same mechanism to the state's independent electoral commission. You insulate them from the overbearing control of Mr. President at the center and the overbearing control of governor at the state level. These are things that can be done. But we are choosing to we're digging deep. Okay. We're living